I'll take you there with my power.
Son, it's another beautiful desert morning. Just stand up, puff out your chest proudly, and breathe in that sandy air, boys. Okay. We've had fun here in the desert. You know, I wanted to ease you all in with some good times, but it's time to get down to business and get back to heroing. This guy led a caravan here, but they wouldn't let him into town for some reason. I can't imagine why. He seems perfectly decent. Here I come to save the day. Ladies, what you doing? Savata. A vo. My God, she said it with a hard V sound too. A vo? I'm not familiar with such a term. A man? A vi? Why do you only change certain letters of the Helian language we speak? Alright, well there must be some kind of misunderstanding, and I realize why, because I'm dressed up as some sort of half-Lionel berserker fighter. So that's my mistake, and I apologize for that. So get this off my back, and get this off my back, and get this off my head, and put on a decent pair of pants, and this, and the Sword of Evil's Bane. Ta-da! It's me, the elf boy hero, from the cutscenes. Okay, let's see. Just to prove it to you, let me take a picture with you. I remember the controls. Shut up. Okay. See, look. Okay. It's a bad angle, I'll admit. Hold on. I said I'm the elf boy hero. I didn't say I was the elf boy fucking professional photographer. My God, you people expect so much out of me. There we go. No. Right there. That's a good one. That's my picture of the Master Sword, all right. Okay, now that we had fun and, you know, awkward exchanges. Also, I can't help but notice I'm like stomach tall to you. Anyway, I need to deal with that camel thing, which means I need to talk to y'all as a leader. So now that we've cleared up this misunderstanding, I'll just walk inside and have the best time. Well, I've never in my fucking life thought I would experience such bigotry. Okay. Before we completely go our own way, let's prance over. Oh, wait, there's a fellow over here we want to talk to, but not until we take care of this little misunderstanding we're having at the gate. So let's go back to being... Oh, yeah, this is the Pink Tunic Saga, right? I believe that's the... what we were going with. Icy swords. Icy France. Everything twinkles with such luster. When we sand surf, I guess we're technically using up the durability of whatever it is we're using. Let's just use the healing shield till it breaks. That's what pros do. What's up, lady? Well, I mean, I paraglided partway, and then I killed a bunch of lizards and rode a walrus. Common sense. I like how your pants accentuate certain parts of your anatomy. Also, your thighs are like the size of my torso. Jesus Christ. Maybe it's better I don't go in y'all's town. I feel like it might be dangerous for a little feller like me. Okay, you're teaching me how to sneak. I've already got one of these. I thought her deal was that she would rent you one. Okay. Hey guys. Oh wait, I'm supposed to sneak up on you. I forgot. I forgot how to creep and crouch. I'm just a lithe elf boy. I don't know nothing about stealth. How the hell did you notice me? Alright, then I'm gonna sneak just a little bit sneakier. Yeah, you're real fucking adorable doing your 6 flipper rolls. Ha ha! Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to have to find a way to get into that town. If you try to climb the walls, they're fucking mandars. Ain't that the villain from Dexter's Lab, his rival? They could tell. It must be the pheromones coming off of your Y chromosome voice. Oh, we're headed right towards that fucking camel. I thought we were headed to the Oasis, son. Garth Brooks would be so, like, confused at our actions. Alright, where's the damn... Alright, the Oasis is over here. We got this. Excuse me, Desert Wolves. Professional elf boy hero coming through. It's hydro melons. I don't give a shit about those, but I always break for Volt Fruit until I get my fish armor up to higher rank. I'm taking a quick glance around to see, because they grow on cactuses. Cacti, maybe? Cactrots, son. Watch out for their 1,000 needles. I'm just taking in the obvious of the desert now. Uh-oh. It's that time of day that it gets powerful warm. There's a cactus, but I think I already plucked the Volt Fruits off of this one. Where are you running off to? Ain't you riding on a damn seal? Don't be shy, ladies. That's that guy. Didn't we talk to him before? You're the reason they won't let us in the fucking town. People like you. People these days. Hellion boys these days. Excuse me. Hellion though these days. Alright, I need to climb up here. My intuition and my having played through the game multiple times tells me I need to climb up here. I don't know if anything points you to coming up here or not. Now wait a damn minute. There's supposed to be somebody up here. The hell have I done wrong? What does my quest log say? Nothing about you, crowd. Just kill Ganon. My quest log is like Android 16 thinking about Son Goku. It's like kill Ganon. Kill Ganon. Have you killed Ganon yet? Hey. Oh, wait a minute. I am. Why? You want to fucking fight about it? I'm wearing a pink tunic. My God. Oh, I know. Okay. So, remember way back when we were still doing Tarrytown shit? He said he wanted a tailor and recommended someone from the Gerudo town. Well, you'll notice this lady, not only is she in the doldrums of her life, just like all the poor wretched souls that wind up at Tarrytown, but her name ends in Son. Son. Incredibly rare for a male Gerudo. You mean like Ganon and Ocarina of Time? Even Matthew Matosis, as like clinical and straightforward as he is, had to make a joke about Ganon being surrounded by all those ladies. Go to Tarrytown. It's where the good people hang out. There's a guy with like a dick-shaped head and some Goron brothers. At one point, I have to bake a monster cake there. Spoilers for the future. Oh yeah, when she's sitting down, I was like eye to eye with her. It's got to do the sad walking off the Tarrytown thing. It does every time. I don't think that's the right direction either. So, hopefully she'll find her way there. Well, I'm glad we took care of that. I thought for some reason, I didn't exactly remember where she was, and I thought she was in the Gerudo town, but she wasn't. There was a guy standing by the caravan leader by the shrine. I believe I needed to talk to him to officially start the quest to get us here. So I'll tell you what we're going to do after we pluck this hightail lizard and put him where he rightfully belongs in our inventory. They just leave battle axes and shit laying around here, son. Just in case. Okay. So back to the top of this thing. Whoosh. Hush. Can't believe more Volt Fruit cactuses don't grow like right around the Oasis. We're going to slap down. Oh no, I was going to slap down my warp medallion, but I left it in the mountains in case, well, if we really need to go back up there, we can warp to that shrine and climb up there. So it's not that bad. Hopefully, Hylian Otacon isn't that picky about our pictures. replace that shit. Take a quick glance around for any more cacti. I would turn on my Volt Fruit sensors, but I honestly don't feel like dealing with it. Alright, so we need to go back over there. I don't feel like trudging through the desert or trying to catch one of them damn... Wow, we're so perfect. We're like that... One of them tortoise shell cats that has one of those... what's his name? Harvey Dent faces. Two-Face, I believe he's known as, colloquially. Hey, buddy. I like your shirt. Not quite, Fink. Are you spying on ladies? So he came out here and couldn't get in there to do commerce and business. But he heard there's somebody back at the Oasis that somehow infiltrated the place. So now we board back here. Who have we here? It's a good thing you weren't looking in this direction. You'd have been so surprised by an elf boy just appear. Of course, if you see a sigil like that on the ground, you probably think something's going to happen. An elf boy appearing in the middle of it is probably one of the least shocking things that can happen. Well, hey there, darling. I heard you know how to sneak a man. I know how you know how to smuggle some sausage into Gerudo Town. Study her face or squint suspiciously. Oh, Link didn't actually do it. You're very beautiful. All right. 600 rupees. Hell yeah. So this lady's going to sell us some of these fine Gerudo clothes.
Oh.
It does look like it breathes well. I guess if you had to give it some sort of benefit.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Now that we're pretty, we can actually take this shit off our back because this set doesn't really have any armor value. I believe every piece of it is just one. Yeah, and you can't upgrade it, but if you wear all three pieces, not only are you allowed into the wonderland that is Gerudo Town, but you get one stage of heat resistance. So, how convenient. First and foremost, the very first thing we got to do with this shit is probably color customize it, because, I mean, we can't just use the default colors. We'd be like any other YouTube Let's Play style video. No, sir. That's the Tenfey difference, is that we spend 5 hours obsessing over what our clothes look like, and then like 20 minutes actually beating the game. It's just like watching football. So 9 hours of men sitting around in suits, and then they go out there and throw the ball once, and you got 12 hours of commercials to look forward to. Let's approach from above. During that little warping animation, I think it's one of the first times I've ever noticed this poor, like, frog statue has been defiled by that scientist woman. The word Genki comes to mind when I think of her. Alright. Fly on down to the dye shop. A very redundant phrase if you speak Deutsch. I think I'm fairly certain I've made that exact joke before in one of these videos. I guess we could stop off by the statue. There is a statue of the goddess you can turn orbs into in Gerudo Town. But since we're right here, we might as well get us a heart container. I was going to make some joke about calling it a fart container, but I knew there was no way I could justify it because it's such blatant pandering to the Beavis and Butthead demographic. Okay. Now that business is taken care of. Boys, I keep your all's family like in business. Does everybody come here and get their clothes dyed? I mean, do you dunk them all into the chamber when you do it? Alright, I'll spare you the usual X-Men arcade reference. Okay, so we can dye the whole outfit at once. But this is one of those outfits that actually benefits from, you can do different combos. So let's see if we were to do one of the whole sets. In my original playthrough, I actually did purple and green. Son, the doc. You didn't even have to call him. Alright, what are we going to go with? I do like this tan color. So that gives you... It's tough. I'm not going to lie. These are the tough decisions you got to make when you're doing a YouTube style Let's Play. But I'm not afraid to make them. Alright, well first of all... No, I just wanted to change my pants. Why has this got to be so difficult? Oh, Lord help me. The ironic thing is I actually like the default color of the set. I'm just being, like, contrarian by forcing myself to change it. I'm going to go with this weird tan color. Who else would use this awful tan color but me? What can turn things tan? Apparently, ferocious claw can. Good God, some bokoblin fangs would be more sensible. He gets real tickled no matter what color you choose. That's the man that enjoys his work. Now, if we make the pants green, we'll be set. We could finally save the day. Honestly, I think I'm putting more effort into my Gerudo Vi disguise than those ladies do in their normal day-to-day getting dressed. So, you got, when you want to be the elf boy hero and save the town, you got to earn that shit. Alright, and now let's see the horrific consequence. That's not bad. I guarantee we'll be the only one there. If we run into another Gerudo lady wearing this same outfit, boys, we're going to get so fucking catty with each other. Son. Not face to face, of course. We'll save that shit for Twitter. Like adults. I don't know why I'm climbing up the side of this house. I was just giving myself time to finish that dumb story. Let's get back to desert shenanigans. Alright, here we are. What you got to say now, buddy? Still spying? Well, I guess you didn't recognize me. I mean, is Link any more feminine just because he has... I guess when you show this much stomach and this much shoulder. This outfit is like designed for you to get sunburned, by the way. Boys, I think it's like the hottest part of the day, isn't it? 2:15 p.m. Ain't cool. Alright, you may wonder why we're not heading back into town. It's because I need to talk to that idiot. Stop running laps around the city. I need quest items. I could talk to you in the shade. Alright, so this is the Japanese Otacon. He came here, of course, to talk to cute ladies, as you do, son. Every, like, male I encounter in the desert more and more justifies their, like, xenophobic, misandrous policies of this town. Nice sand jogging, loser. It's almost like you got boots that make you not sink in the sand. It's hard to say. Give me those boots. It's like I'm a lady in an MMORPG, son. Just start giving me items. I'll have this guild dissolved in 2 days. A golden chance to woo. The 8th heroine? Yeah, you mean that bitch I took a picture of on the mountain? Oh, spoilers, that's why we took those pictures on the mountain. Okay, I'll go look. So, there's a group of statues over near that lab. Oh yeah, he also has snow boots that let you walk in the snow without sinking in it. Alright, if he'd ever shut the hell up. So, way over here, right here, there's 7 of those statues called the 7 Heroines. And there's a puzzle we could solve there, of course. But there's legend of a missing 8th one that presumably would be right there. And he wanted a picture of it. Well, we pre-gamed that shit earlier. Hey, idiot, don't turn around. I've already solved the quest. Oh, this is where he's like, oh, I don't think the statue actually exists. I just wanted you to think I was cool, so I asked you to go climb a mountain. Look at this. Oh, by the way, I have a magic device that can take pictures. Look at that shit, boys. Okay. Sand boots, please. So he gives us the sand boots, but because I guess he doesn't want to run around in his short pants, like rather dashing from Peasant's Quest, we give him the snow boots back. But if we want the snow boots, we talk to him again. If he hadn't teleported in the cutscene. Hey, idiot, where are you? Okay, he's sitting over here sad that we did exactly what he wanted. Well, we didn't, like, you know, let him slap us on the ass, so I guess we didn't do everything he wanted. Hey, loser, I need snow boots. I'm the hero. Gotta love me. I want snow boots. Those things have got to be uncomfortable to wear in the desert if they're designed for the snow. Okay, now he's like, oh, that statue was missing its big sword. If only you'd go up there and take a picture of it. I'm like, yeah, if only I did in the past. I guess his plan is for us to come back and be like, oh, gee whiz, mister, I couldn't do it. If only somebody would marry me and put 3 or 4 young'uns in me. And he's like, hot damn. But no, I went and took a picture. Sorry, buddy. You had to get your 2.3 kids and like 1.5 cars somewhere else. Who are you? The elf boy hero. Haven't you heard? Alright, he gets to live barefoot in the desert now. Not a chance. It doesn't even give you the option to string him along anymore. Alright, so we got sand boots now. Good for us. Here I come a-prancing. Hi, fellow ladies. Vo, vi, I don't know what any of those words mean. Tee-hee. Alright, here we are. The Forbidden City. Wow, seems real fucking nice. Let's get cooled off. Like all ladies, I like to stand in a waterfall of ice-cold water. Son. You're not properly hydrated until your nipples could carve diamonds. Alright, what kind of antics could we get up to in here? What do you think? Boys, you are just thick. Fegrin. The Divine Beast is making a fuss. Wow, if only the elf boy hero offered to come here and take care of it. But no. He would be shunned. He'd have to go live under a bridge with poor Dodongo. And not even the one from Zelda, I just realized. Okay, we got to decide the order we're going to do this shit in here. So first and foremost, you can buy multiple sets of this gear, which comes in default gray. That's just in case you want more outfits. And who wouldn't? This lady sells mushrooms. Wow. If only, caravans could come here and bring you new goods to sell. But heaven fucking forbid. You sell shit that I don't even consider picking up half the time when I'm near it. I mash the A button and hope it's there. You're all over here playing tic-tac-toe? Well, somebody schooled somebody else. You have the same voice as the little bird girls. I just wanted you to know that. These youngerns are getting up to mischief. I just know it. Oh yeah, this lady sells bundles of elemental arrows. Summon elemental arrows. Oh, I'm here to buy all of them. Yeah, bringing money and commerce to your city. But no, I'm a villain. They're like, what is that lady yelling about? Okay. Okay, and there we go. All the goods, all the services. Well, hey, bird lady, what you doing here? It's a good impression of a Gerudo. I felt a lot of animosity emanating off of it. I don't know what you're doing here in town, but if you need a business idea, open an inn and offer a Rito Town bed so I have more options. She sells cooked meat. The Oasis. I'm all out of Garth Brooks references to make about slipping on down to the Oasis. Well, look, there's just a Hylian lady standing here real confidently. Hey, I like your Tucker bag on your back. Pretty clothes? Yeah, you won't see anyone else using this color combination, son. That shit's custom. I defy you to find another internet video that was uploaded before this one where somebody's using this exact color combination. You can't do it. Okay, so this lady runs the jewelry store. She needs 10 pieces of flint. Everybody wants flint. I carry flint in my inventory quite often, and I'm willing to solve quests and puzzles with it. Here's some flint. Good times. She's so shocked. Sarsqua or Sarksqua. I don't know. I like the way that Rito lady said it better. It rolls better off of a beak. Okay, so she's going to make us one free accessory. There's an accessory for each of the rare or the gems, and we already have the diamond tiara. The sapphire circlet gives you heat resistance, so it's the best one to have in the desert, and I believe it's the most expensive one before the diamond tiara, so we might as well get it for free because we're gonna have to buy the rest. I'd love to try it on, but my Adam's apple and my 5 o'clock shadow would drive everyone here insane. And they would flee the city. So I'll have to try it on later. We could finally get all those good accessories. I think I talked about these. God, it must have been like the Blue Tunic Saga. I was doing Zoro Town. And I was talking about how I didn't want to wear the dumb Zora, the fishwife armor hat that gives you swim speed up. But luckily, there were opal earrings that do the same thing. And now we can get them. Where's that lady that wanted to shop here? Oh, you disappeared like Silent Hill for a brief moment. Oh, Lord. The market, the speculation, son. Good thing I've got diamond tiara hands already, boys. All right, I want... So, yeah, that's 1,500. That was 800. Let's see if we properly min-maxed our monies. We did. I really like the amber earrings. They have no elemental benefit to wearing them, but they have like the highest armor value. If we fully max these out with ambers, we get the highest defense headpiece, at least I think. That's my belief for now. Don't let me Dunning-Kruger you. Don't let me Tenfey Kruger you. Son, that's when I appear in your dreams to kill you. Which means when we're putting together our questing and world-saving outfits, son, we ain't got to worry about nothing. We got a pair of amber earrings that go with anything. Shock resistance. Well, I have a dumb hat in the shape of a catfish, which in Japanese mythology generates or protects from electricity for some reason, so I don't necessarily need it. And in this one, will give us cold resist, in case we don't want to wrap ourselves in Rito feathers for some odd reason. God, what if we developed an allergy to Rito feathers? I'd be heartbroken. That's one of them needful things, ironic like devil wishes. I wish for a Rito down bed that comes with 3 Rito ladies and 1 Rito boy. But then, like, I'm afflicted with a terrible Rito feather allergy, boys. I don't know how I'd go on. Well, there's a Goron here. And I don't know if I've ever even seen a lady Goron. What's up, buddy? Yo, he said. Yeah, I've noticed. Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess there's worse things for a town to smell like than a bunch of ladies. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but your anatomy, your Gerudo anatomy, made it hard for them to properly discriminate against you. You've got fat tits privilege. Okay, we're almost done critiquing these people and their perfectly functioning society. I want to go talk to the leader girl and get this shit going. So let's stay in the oasis and pay for the good treatment. Oh, she's got power when she greets you. Look at this cute little Vi. Good God. Spa plan, please. Yeah, I guess I should get up in the morning if I'm gonna go advance the plot of the game. A Voish figure. Well, we gained a bonus stamina bar, begrudgingly. Well, you're just bad off. Do you need a super massage? Oh, that lady needs Molduga guts to make a remedy. Moldugas are these big fucking trimmers, graboid things that bust out of the ground in the desert. Hey, lady, what you reading? You look real fucking pleasant. The wait. Oh, I just walked up to the counter. It was great. This lady's going to demand to see the manager. Like, I think you think it's like you take a number and wait, but if you just walk over there and hand her money, maybe it helps if you're real fucking cute. I don't know what to tell you about that. And if you were an elf boy hero, it probably wouldn't hurt neither. She's like, how would that benefit me? I'm like, I don't know. I've yet to figure out how it benefits me either. Alright, your all's problems are over. The elf boy, I mean, the cute Vi hero is here. What do you got to say? Well, we're just about the same height. I'm not used to running into people like that here. Oh, you're gathering information, but when the guy out front is staring at the ladies, it's called spying. Uh-huh. Oh, she's the lady that writes the little rumor mill books that we sometimes find in the stables that lead to, usually like Shrine Quest and shit. I believe her one about the Master Sword claimed she didn't think it was real. So, you know, I'm just saying. In fact, we should have this thing on our back the whole time. Oh, are y'all nervous that I'm going to fill up my hearts and shoot my sword with power? Whatever, y'all don't deserve the Master Sword. Somebody in here point me towards a divine beast to kill.
Eine Hylianerin? Sag schon, was willst du von mir? Oh, da hast du aber etwas höchst Interessantes dabei. Mmm.
Oh.
Mmm.
Mmm. Oh.
Mhm.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Oh.
Oh boy. I've got to do fetch quest nonsense. Also, I like how the two of them openly just realize who Link is and that he's actually a man who disguised himself to get fucking in here so that he could save this town and all of the people. Yet, they don't, like, give you special permission to, like, go around town as yourself. If I take this outfit off anywhere, I still get fucking thrown out of this city. Ah, lovely bunch. Alright, y'all. I heard a helmet got stolen and I have to recover it. Alright, so one of them went to go... Oh, by the way, the... Oh, look, there's just free stuff for me. The golden bow. To strike distant targets. That could be rather useful. Alright, the secret ninjas that we've been encountering throughout the playthrough, their hideout is here in the desert, and they're the ones that stole that lady, that little Garuda girl who's the chief. She's like this place's equivalent. Every place we go to that has a divine beast has somebody somehow connected to the previous champion. I don't know what the hell I just did with the camera right then. But anyway, kind of like Prince Sidon in Fishtown, and Teba in Birdtown, and the little scared Goron feller whose name I literally couldn't. If I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and the last question was the name of that little Gerudo boy in Breath of the Wild. Of course, on that show, if I saw the 4 answers you could choose from, I'd probably get it. Although Tommy would be in the crowd, and coincidentally, he would be choking on a piece of candy, and he would be coughing, and so they would assume I was cheating, and I wouldn't win anyway. But she's the equivalent of that here in this town. Oh yeah, there's a little Korok just hangs out up here. He's got big old eyes too. You just sit up here and look at Gerudo ladies all day, don't you? Do they know you're here? Do you have a little wooden penis? Because they're going to fucking throw you out if you do. Okay, so, hold on a second. I'm trying to not be dripping wet anymore. We should probably just go ahead and deal with that tower. I thought somebody was standing up there, like, waving at us. I thought the Slender Man was up there for a second. Because the hideout, I want to say it's, like, right over here. I think that's the whole reason this area is lit up. You can actually bypass, there's, like, a huge Metal Gear stealth segment we're about to go through. Once again, spoilers. But you could actually bypass it if you just go find the other end and like climb down in there, which is neat. I'm glad they let you do that. But for y'all's entertainment purposes, I would never steal that away from you. I believe standing up here is the only place that you're out of sight of those Gerudo ladies enough that they won't immediately fucking throw you away. So let's see. I'm going to put my... I don't need to... Well, I was going to say I don't need to warp back to the Oasis anymore, but do I? Because there's no quick way to get there. Yeah, we'll just leave our warp sigil there. Here, let's do a test. I'm going to strip asshole naked and waller in these waters that goes through here, and you ladies do all your fucking cooking and cleaning and laundry with. Son, you're steeped in elf boy essence. Okay. And now, let's just make a beeline for that fucking tower. I want to upgrade my snow pants and my sand pants, but I'm too lazy to do it right this second, so we'll do it in a bit. A wee little bit. Put this thing on so that we get some heat resistant along with this thing. A shield for surfing. And hot damn! Talk about it, Elf Boy Hero. My God, if we land, we gotta make sure we land outside of the city limits. Ooh, I see a Volt Fruit cactus. Dying to be plucked. It would be convenient to go get us one of them sand seals. But I'm just lazy. Plus, we would have to stop every time we wanted to pluck some Volt Fruits. I need to see how many of these I have. So when I go... Okay, I believe I needed 10, because what level is my armors? My fish armors. Okay, so... Yeah, that and that. I believe I needed 10 Volt Fruit was what was stopping me. I probably need some electric Lysphos tails at some point. I do have my beloved piece of paper somewhere in the floor around this chair that I could grab to get the exact numbers, but I don't see any reason to put y'all through that. What's all this business of birds hanging out over here, huh? Getting up to mischief, are you? Bird mischief. This looks like an interesting little ruin. Yeah, you did a real fine fucking job, buddy. I gotta tell you. Ice arrows for the man. Boosh. Float on down. Master sword. Bop. And boosh. There's just like 100 of you here. There we go. I actually wanted the Master Sword to run out of energy, so I would, when I... Good fucking job, loser! Don't worry, I'll take care of him for you. I'll get revenge for you. Don't forget that this fucking thing is a boomerang. Whoosh! Right in the kisser. You're doing a real fucking good job taking me down, buddy. I ain't even wearing any of my beloved Berserker set. I'm just having such a good time kicking this crowd's ass. Frozen Time Boomerang. I don't even need that one. I got this one to replace it. Well, that was fun. And this one's even better than the last one. Alright. What degree of hotness are we up to? We still only need one stage of hot protection, so no reason to slap that Phantasy Star Online looking ice sword on our back. What were y'all guarding? It was so fucking valuable that I had to murder all of you to have it. I'm looking at that Volt Fruit cactus over there. Hey, it replenishes the ones I used. Beat your ass. How convenient. Alright. So we're still at 9 Volt Fruit. I suppose we could pop over here and pluck us one real quick. Volt Fruit plucking, they call it. That's how the pros do it. Of course, the pros probably don't lose their boomerang in the sand dune desert. Yeah. Buddy, I really don't know how to tell you this. He literally is like your cat when he's hiding behind the drapes and thinks he's so sneaky, but his ass end's hanging out. The same thing probably would happen if you played hide and seek with your cat girlfriend. She would think she was so fucking kawaii and Neko. The ironic thing is she would be. Oh, you're still alive. Let me remedy that. Boosh. Dropping bows, grabbing bows. That's how you know that we're all pros. I can't stop getting into adventures and mischief. It's just like classic TMVA Breath of the Wild. That's what's nice about entering a whole new region like this, the desert. There's so much shit to do here that we can get back to me just lollygagging around. I believe boomerangs were originally used for hunting, were they not? Are boomerangs a real thing? Are they like nunchucks? I know you don't like throw them and they magically can come back to you. But at any point in human history, has somebody took a curved piece of wood that was designed specifically to be thrown and to go woo 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 and hit something in the back of the fucking head? I'll make it to you eventually. Oh, you've got a friend who didn't feel like waiting, do you? Electric discharge. Yeah. He's good. He dodged that one. Good time. I think we might be having a good time. Right on the tip of your fucking horn. Oh no. You know hitting a Lizphos in the horn has got to be real sensitive. If this was one of them Monster Girl animes and there was a Lizphos girl and you fucking tapped the end of her horn, I guarantee she'd come at least twice. I've seen enough shitty low quality anime to know how this works. Oh, the Monster Girl animes aren't shitty and low quality. I was just making a joke. Monster Musume, I believe they refer to it as. Been a lot of real interesting animes these days. The Monster Musumes, your Beastars. I wish Brand New Animal had been better. That's how I hunt. Don't tell me it ain't fair. I freeze the wolves and then throw a sword at them. I don't have a sword equipped, I just realized. I got this fucking thing though. Pop! This is a storeroom where they keep big blocks of ice that we will have to come back to eventually for a quote-unquote fun shrine quest. So just keep it in your mind. Keep it in your memory. We're such fools. Complete and utter fools. Because this whole time we should have been using some of this hasty food that we made to traverse the desert so much more easily. Combine that with my climbing set. So it's time to scramble. It's time to pamble. Lord help me. My inventory. Constant sorting. I'm going out of my way to just use like the first items in my inventory when I get into combat. But then when I pick something else up, it goes all the way to the end. I need like an auto sort. That wouldn't be a bad idea. If you could go in the options and set it where like anytime you pick something up, it just sorts your inventory. Boys, we scramble quick. Uh-oh, we're going to have to use our bonus stamina? I don't think so. We turned into little Macaulay Culkin. Deplete my yellow bonus stamina bar? I don't think so. I see you fucking creeping over there, Lizphos. Lizzlefo. Oh, Lord. Help me. Sorry, I wasn't planning on beating your ass, but you turned... Don't blow any corn through that horn, you loser. He alerted everybody. Just like a stealth action game now. Everyone's mad and they'll be mad forever. Well, what was he guarding at the very least? $100. I've killed a bunch of fucking of Ganon's monsters for less, I'll tell you that much. I usually do it just for the smug satisfaction of it. I would love to have that ice rod for ice rod antics. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get back into combat mode. This crowd needs to have some truck level love applied to them. Alright, here's what we're going to do. You get a fire arrow, boosh. You get an ice arrow, bop. You get an ice arrow. Bam. Then you get a bomb arrow. 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 And then you get a bomb arrow. Ta-da. Oh no, we got the slightest little sliver of bonus stamina left. Does he not know what happened? He's trying to figure out what the hell kicked his ass. Sea bass? I figured my boomerang wouldn't reach him. Whatever this guy was carrying, I'm going to kill you with. Oh, he was using a bow. Well, you're lucky I turned around like an idiot in the middle of combat. Son, I've got to scramble over here and grab this blizzard rod. Oh, that's not even a regular ice rod. Trying to give y'all some dynamic combat. Oh, foosh! I guess I've got to actually kill him with something. Once again. Boys, that man's... that lizard boy's ass was tough. Took a lot of slapping to teach that lizard boy a lesson. I knew either my hands or his fucking lizard ass cheeks were going to wear out first. We could be absolute mad lads and just not even care. The main reason, it's so stupid, that I want to only use like the bow at the very beginning of my list is so that I could take it off when we're not using it for aesthetic purposes. I don't just do this shit, by the way, when I'm recording for y'all. It's genuinely how I play video games. I value it so much. I knew y'all were little rock things. That lady that needed flint should have just come up here, throwing y'all's asses around. Your friend did such a small amount of damage to you when I threw you at him. Alright, are we continuing towards the tower? That's the important thing. The Tower of a Power, as it's known. Yeah, our bandana doesn't technically match our outfit anymore, but... I mean, at least it's still in the same, like, color wheel area, I'd like to think. I was trying to see if we could spy a certain fella up there, spinning a yarn, spitting out a little ditty. Probably not about Jack and Diane, though. Alright, the gimmick to this tower is that it's surrounded by a bottomless pit. Hold on, I want to get rid of that other little stamina wheel. It bothers me. So, yeah, if you fall down there, you just zone out, like when you fall in a lava or anything. Butterfly, butterfly, gotta have the butterfly. Yes. Okay, so you want to be, you know, the further up, because the little things aren't all the way till up there. So if we just flew over there from here, I mean, we could probably make it with all of our upgraded stamina and climbing gear, but we might have to use stamina food. What a shame. Use one of our consumables. It's unheard of. We'd lose our pro gamer license. It'd be like when the vegan police showed up in Scott Pilgrim, because Todd Ingram imbibed and played a chicken parmesan. The gamer police would show up. They're like, we got you going 3 counts of being bad gamer. And I'm like, that's bullcrap. Count number 1, using a stamina item in Breath of the Wild. Count number 2, using a mega elixir on any fight other than Final Form Lavos and Chrono Trigger. That's when you gasp at my depravity. Yeah, we're going to have to do it. And this is count number 3. Actually using your stamina food in Breath of the Wild. My God, it makes me sick. 100 years on the gamer police force, I never thought I'd see something so depraved. Okay. I hear some Lively accordion music. It sounds like the main town from Dark Cloud 2 up here, which can only mean one thing. It's cast time. It's a bit chilly, Cass. Maybe I'll put on my Rito clothes. I don't think Cass has seen us in a Rito outfit. He should have special dialogue when he sees you strolling up in your Rito gear. Look, we temporarily went back to the previous saga, because remember I said this is also the white tunic. It's a rare roll of that. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Look at this, like, super cool orange-red sunset as I talk to Cass. How do you describe that piece of leather armor he's wearing? It's like a breastplate, but then it, like, goes down to his belt, but it also leaves his, like, sides open? Maybe it's because he's ticklish, and he, like, to show that he can overcome such a limitation, he intentionally leaves his sides uncovered. Prattled on, sir, please. Yes, there's nothing I want to hear more, son. Well, thank you, Cass. So he'll just stare at you, but the moment you, like, move away, he starts playing his accordion again. I just like the dumb little attention to detail. Alright, so the gimmick of this one is around noon, or it might be at noon, when the sun is, like, highest in the sky, that platform way down there will light up, and we need to shoot an arrow, like, towards the tower and the sun, and that'll make a shrine appear. The thing is, once we're down there and make that shrine appear, of course we want to come up here and talk to Cass before he leaves. So I can't, like, just put the warp sigil down here and warp. Although it would be a good idea from future reference to have it here, because even if I want to go to the Oasis, even if I'm going to slip on down to the Oasis, you can do it easily from here. I mean, it takes a second, but you just glide right down there. So, cool beans. Alright, I need it to be tomorrow. If tomorrow never comes. Son, that's dedication. Cass stood there all night playing that accordion, singing that song. Okay, so it's not quite. It must be... Yeah, because see how the shadow is moving? It's kind of like that heart. Although that was like the opening in a shadow, so it was different. You can't call it the same gimmick. Anyway, when that shadow goes over the podium, it should light up. Yes, it was all worth it to pluck that winter wing butterfly. Let's get our bow equipped. Oh, Lord help me, is that next in my... I don't care about my items rotation. No, it's not, thank God. I could just keep lying to myself. Ugh. Ugh. All right, Cass. Keep singing. It's real inspiring. So, how you kids been doing? Have you been enjoying the Desert Saga so far? A lot's been happening, and there's a lot left to happen. We got to deal with that. I want to do that first. So, after we get the Thunder Helm back, we're just immediately going to advance to going in there. And that way, it'll be gone, and this big sandstorm there will be gone. Plus, there's shit to do over there that we can't access while there's a big, angry, like, mechanical camel stomping around. Who'd have thought? What a terrible engineering design. Okay, we're almost there. God, Cass had the easiest time getting to the top of that tower. If we were a Rito boy hero, we'd have such an easier time just flying everywhere. I did see some nice fan art once where somebody made a Rito version of Link. It was real neat. Is the shadow on me yet? Well, there's that fucking dragon. Cass, do you see that dragon? Do you know a song about him? Can you play Rock the Dragon from the Toonami dub of Dragon Ball Z? Well, it wasn't really a Toonami dub, but it was watched on Toonami. So you kids know what I fucking meant. Cass probably knows Chala, Head Chala. He probably gets requests for it. That and Cruel Angel's Thesis. And the XL Saga theme. Alright, it's almost fucking 3 in the afternoon. I got shit to do. Like, I'm yelling at Cass like this is his. Jesus. The problem is you can only stare at a fire until like 6 a.m. It's either 5 or 6 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. It's kind of like in Majora's Mask. Okay, good. The shit lit up. In Majora's Mask, you could only warp to certain times. Just stare directly at the sun. Whoa, sun. Just prove that life is like a ride on a freeway. Dodging arrows while you're trying to find your way. Oh, you can still see my arrow going. Oh god, what if I hit Cass? I would have to move. Okay. We gotta get back up there and talk to Cass. Before he's gone. If we load the area, he'll be gone. Luckily, we're fully capable Namble-Pamble scramblers. I see those ore deposits over there. I just don't need them. Rivali's Gale could probably get you over there real easy too, wherever you started from. I probably need to go ahead and use up the last charge of that so that it'll start regenerating and we'll have 3 for the next instance where we actually need them. Let's see. I want to know how many of those I have. Let's go into options. Let's turn on the amateur HUD. So yeah, we've got 1 use of Rivali's Gale left. We've got, you only get 1 charge of Fishwife's Grace. That's the elephant. And we've still got 2 of our Goron friend who helps us when we do a bad job of parrying or dodging. Here I come! Yeah. Cass, did you notice the ghost of Rivali raising me up? Isn't that neat? Oh, I gotta turn my HUD back to Pro before Cass finds out. He's like, I wrote another song. It's called Link Needs to Get Good. I'm like, I don't think you need to sing that one. I think I get the gist of it. All right. We don't want to break continuity with Cass, so we've got to put this set back on. Did you see that, Cass? Did I do good? Praise me. Pat me on the head and give me an elf boy treat. He doesn't have much to say, but the little bit he does say carries such weight and emotion. I fell. That thing, that's a hazard. They need like a safety rail up there. Never have I needed Healy and Osha to show up. I guess the intended path is to ride a horse or something all the way around. And, you know, there are monsters and shit. But once again, if you pre-game by getting all your stamina and climbing gear upgrades first, you can skip all that boring shit like, you know, the game's actual content. A modest test of strength. I just realized as we were doing this that I didn't actually activate the tower. Did any of y'all notice that? Luckily, I put the warp sigil down, and we don't have to worry about Cass disappearing because we already talked to him. So, is the game sound cutting out for y'all, or is it my headset? Hold on, let me check the recording. Okay. So y'all are still getting us. For some reason, my headphones that are synced with my television that I've been using this entire time aren't getting sound. I'm going to turn them off and on. Here, I'll let you listen to the lady while I do it. Lady in the headset, are you there? I can't hear you.
Power on. Bluetooth connected.
All right, let's see if that worked. Okay, the sound. No, the sound's still cutting in and out for me. Why do things like this happen? If you're hearing the sound echo while I'm doing this test, it's because the Elgato capture recording window, I usually keep it muted, but I have it unmuted just so I know that the feed that's recording has sound, but I have no idea why my headset is getting mad about it. It must be some sort of Bluetooth error. I guess I could just play without any sound until I finish this shrine. It'll give me... Okay, sound just kicked in for me again. It'll give me an excuse to end the episode, I guess. Ending an episode on a technical difficulty. How satisfying for the Tenfey audience. Alright. Just equip everything on the left. Put on our berserker clothes. Do we even care about like eating defense up food? Fuck it. We could just make more. I need to sell off all this like other stuff. By the way, if you eat frozen meat, you get a very temporary heat resist. So just another little fun fact for y'all. I mean, you're going to have some good times, buddy. I can already tell. I like to open up with a little Zawara Day. A little frozen time. That's an icebreaker for me. Okay, I did a piss poor job parrying that, I'll admit. I'll learn it someday. So I always do it too late, or I tend to do it too late. By the end of this fucking playthrough, I'll have learned how to actually time and do combat correctly, I believe. Maybe Calamity Ganon can be fought correctly. Sound just cut out for me again, so I just want y'all to know that. The sacrifices I'm making for y'all. Any good shit for me, sir? Garcon, the good shit. Alright, so he dropped this sword. Is that spear better? It's not. Okay. Let's get back in our cannon gear. I believe we made this our cosmetic sword of choice for this set. I like that we replaced that purple bandana that was giving me such color coordination OCD problems with this nice tiara. So the Purple Tunic Saga's finally coming to its own. Okay, I actually genuinely want that because it gives us a good... That could be our new... Yeah, it doesn't matter, Ben. It really doesn't. Just fucking throw that shit away. This could be our new canon sword for this saga. The pink... Yeah, hell yeah. Look, it's the same color as our fucking sleeves. Miyamoto knew. He knew the Pink Tunic Saga was coming. He watched enough Lupin the Third to know that the pink shirt was eventually going to show up.